Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Popcorn for Dinner podcast. I am joined by, for the last time this season, the beautiful Osegale and Victoria, and they're going to discuss the Invincible season finale with me. We just about recovered from episode six, no, episode seven, and now we have this finale to discuss. It doesn't give us a break; it goes straight right into it. So, how have you guys been in the period between episode seven and the finale?
Man, surviving. Survival mode.
Survival mode. I like
Yeah.
that. I think
Literally,
that's just adulthood. Constant
Yeah,
survival mode.
really.
I was watching the finale, and I'm like, yeah, man, like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But again, the Invincible Crew has delivered me a beautiful meal once again, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Okay, nice. We'll get into it. So I guess that's a nice intro to ask you guys. Like, what did you think about the finale? What did you like about it? What did you not like about it?
I think for the not like, so
Mm-hmm.
I realized the main point of contention this episode. I don't know if
Yeah,
you just want to dive into the details,
you can
but
go
a
straight for it, man.
particular big-headed man that he was
Mm-hmm.
fighting.
Yeah,
That entire that actually took a lot of the episode
yeah.
because I checked and by like the 19th minute we were still in the action. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's when he was finally like beating his ass, but it took a very long time to get there. And I was just like, you guys, this is the finale. Like, this is great
Guy,
and all, but I'm trying to see
so
some
you didn't
more.
like it?
I mean, I did. He went through maybe too many dimensions for me. Like, I got the point. He was jumping around multi-dimensionally, getting his ass beat and beating people up. Cool. It was like a mini training arc as well. Cool. But I was like, you guys, there's a lot of stuff we need to that I want to see before this. I don't know how long the episode was ends. So was I satisfied?
Osagale,
I don't know.
Osagale, do you
I
agree?
Oh no, I do not agree. I loved the fights montage. I loved the dimension hopping. I loved the cameos. I loved the cameos in the dimension hopping, bro. This
Yeah.
nigga enters a universe is like, bro. So you don't have any powers, but you wear a Batman costume, and this nigga
Eh,
is just like that. That's kind of crazy to me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
we got a Spider Man and Batman
Yeah.
cameo in this
That was
episode,
fun.
which is yeah, that was really
Bro,
cool. And a Mad
it's
Max cameo.
mhm.
And where
Mad
else? That guy looked
Max.
like yeah. When he fought the guys, they were all laying down, and there was a truck behind them. They were in a desert. I
Yeah,
think that
they're
was
like
Mad
there's that
Max.
kind of scenario.
Yeah, and that guy who kicked him looked like Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I think I'm sorry, Vic. I think you're outnumbered on this one because I think
Hey, man.
I think that was my favorite part of the finale. I can't even lie. Like
Your favorite part?
honestly, I think that was my favorite part of the
Yeah.
finale because I've been feeding for more Angstrom, and he came through, and yeah, I just really liked him as a character. In fact, I was sad with the way it ended because I wanted us to have more of him. I can't believe it's ended like that. But to be fair, I want to believe that's only one version of him in the multiverse.
I feel
But I
like
don't know.
I found it very like after a while I was annoyed. Like I was getting irritated because I forgot that he saved Mark. Like I remember like in a previous
Hmm.
episode I spoke about I mean I wasn't justifying murder, but it was just one person at the end of the day. And I now remembered I was like, "Oh, like he actually is the one who took off his helmet and that's the reason why his head is inflated." So
Yeah,
I was just like I'm like, "Sir, and
but
you've come to the like only universe where Mark is like a normal
good.
human being. And
Yeah,
you're now causing chaos and destruction and you are the villain. And Debbie was telling him as well, but you're the one who's in the wrong here. And he was now bugging out. So after I like realized and remembered what happened, I was like, bro, you don't have a leg to stand on. Like you
no,
need
he does
to
have a leg to stand. This is justice
Mm,
for Angstrom because remember we said that he saved Mark, fair enough. But when the thing
Mhm.
exploded, he got all the lives of those guys got like squished into his
meshed
brain.
into
So it's
his,
yeah,
yeah.
so he's all messed up. Right? Like 99% of the angstroms inside him think Mark is a villain. So
Yeah.
he's yeah,
And like he's in a constant state of crashing out because those memories that are not his are flooding his mind
yeah,
every time because to him it's like, oh yeah, like I saved Mark, but bro, every other memory he has of the
Yeah.
Invincibles in other dimensions, they were on
exactly.
some not shit. Like that video that he lined niggas up and he were chopping off their heads one by one,
Yo,
that was
that
some
was
sick shit.
crazy.
Bro,
That
that's what I
was
said.
some
Yeah.
sick shit.
I literally went on my phone as I went on. I literally typed, "Yo, Mark is so scary. Mark is
Yeah.
terrifying." That
Nah, it
the
was
lineup
even
with
when
the
he killed his
super.
son and he
Oh
like
my
just
god! Yeah, yeah, that was insane. It was.
And I think that's what was even fucking him up more because those other Astros are seeing a mark that is not a killer and they're like, bro, how can I exact my revenge when this nigga is good? Like I just have to stand on business. Like literally,
I
that's
have
what
to
it
do
is.
something.
I just have to
Also,
stand on business.
I also enjoyed the dynamics of their fights. Like I liked that Mark was has his superpowers, and Angstrom needed to find clever ways to distract him, fly him across, and that fight was so fun though. Like when Angstrom threw the knife at
Through the knife.
Debbie and Ollie, I thought, yeah, when Mark jumped to like grab the knife, I thought he would like put him in a dimension and then bring him back
Bring
to
him
like
back to
face.
Starbuck.
And
Yeah.
I
yeah,
thought that would have
same.
been evil. It would have been evil. It would have been so good, so good. But I feel like the way it went, he ended up giving Mark even more stress than he set out to by keeping him alive and living with what he did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like I didn't mind the dimension hopping. Like I'm not saying I didn't like it, yeah. I just felt like it took up a lot of the episode. They could have
That's the best 20
summarized it,
minutes they've
I
spent
think.
this season too.
Bro, I don't know about that.
I'm
I'm
in
even
complete agreement.
I need more Angstrom. In fact, they should bring more of him. Like, they
They
should
didn't
find a
even
way.
show us the end. I feel
Sterling K.
like
Brown was a really good his villain voice. I really liked like that whole.
mm,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that again and again. I'm sad with the way it ended, but apologies to guys. We haven't been saying spoiler warning, but if you're still listening at this point, it's just spoiler warning. Mark, the way it ends that we've been referencing is that Mark beats the dog shit out of Action Levy. And yeah, man, it gets bloody, it gets bad. Mark looks exactly like his dad looked when he beats him up in season one, in the exact same stage, the season finale. And Mark loses it. He loses it. And I'm sorry to say, I watched that scene, and then at the end, I was like, Agbaya. He could not lose it for he could not lose it for the Viltrumite wanted to kill his babe. If actually Levy was a Viltrumite, Mark would not lose it like that. He knows his mates. Dirty local champion.
screaming. I think this was your redemption episode though,
Yeah,
Ibuka.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like one episode too early. I think now actually no, now that he's afraid again, we don't know where Mark is gonna go. But like this gave us a glimpse of the Mark that doesn't get beaten up. This gave us a glimpse of what this guy can actually be like.
But I
Even
told
for sorry, you go ahead.
No, but like I said it before, right? Like again, Mark is a lot stronger than we've been able to see so far. But like again, mentally he's always holding back. Like this thing with Angstrom that he lost it, bro. He beat that nigga to death. That nigga was pulverized, bro. Like only blood was left mostly.
Yeah,
So it was just like, and then again, it just goes back to the whole thing of like being a hero, being a good guy. Every like superhero doesn't fight with their full strength because bro, it's like if you are fighting with your full strength, you are gonna kill a nigga. So, but then it now comes down to like this kind of situations right with Angstrom, right? Like Angstrom was already like, oh yeah, bro. Not only did they fix my body, nigga, I have super strength too. So like, what's up, nigga? But it's like Amak is like that, bro. I thought you were stronger.
stronger.
And I'm
Yeah,
like, and I'm like, fair enough, bro. But apart from the fact that you thought he was stronger, my nigga, like, did you not feel your fist pulverizing his bones? Like what's going on? You're
Mark was
trying to
just making
convince yourself.
excuses.
Yeah, literally, he was just making excuses. He's like, he's trying to convince himself that he didn't want to do that shit. But then he gives up. He's like, okay, yeah, I wanted to kill this nigga. Yeah,
They didn't
Man,
even show us Angstrom at the end. Like we never saw
come on.
his
Oh my
what
god,
was
what's
there
the
his
to show?
remnants.
what is
What
your own
was
with
there
violence?
to show? No, not even that. What was there to show?
No,
He was
I just know.
pulverized to death.
Yeah.
It was mostly just blood.
There was a
Yeah. It
large
was so
surface
much
area.
blood though.
Yeah, because there was a large surface area for Mark to
It
keep
must
keep
yeah, it
going.
must be
Punches,
his
yeah,
brain.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was so much blood. I was like, wow.
Yeah, man. And Mark just kept going and going and going and going. Oh God. And I couldn't believe what they were doing. One, because I love Angstrom, and two, because Mark scared the shit out of me, bro. He was yeah. That scene was tough. That's supposed to be our hero. And then he finished it, and this guy had every stage of, I don't even know what to call it, because I'm not gonna call it grief, but he had every stage of madness descend upon him. Or he if Mark spent some time in that place alone, he would have gone mad. The point where he
No, but
laughed
he
and he
did
was like,
know.
"How am I going to get home?" And then he just laughed. I said, "Yeah, bro, you are finished. You are
No, but he
finished."
did. Cause when the Guardians from the future popped in, they were like, yeah, you wouldn't have liked
Yeah, what you
what was
become.
yeah.
Yeah,
So he
fair.
definitely
Oh shit.
went
Oh
mad.
yeah, because they use a time machine to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't just pick him up. Yeah. Oh crap. That was, I guess that we spoke about it last episode, but I guess that's a way the Guardians could actually become useful or important in the story,
Mm-hmm.
because in different dimensions, they're different, or they're from the future. They've learned things. They know things about the Viltrumites, about Mark, that we don't know in our current dimension. So last episode, I
Yeah.
was talking about how useless they may seem, but that's a way they could be useful. Extra knowledge, different knowledge, and speaking about Mark, sorry, I was going to interject. Shout out to TMT, who said Mark has the strength of Superman, but the mentality of Spider Man. That's why he can never beat any of the people that he's supposed to fight. And that's just an apt analogy, right? Like, he has all the strength.
Yeah.
He clearly does. Like, I used to think it was impossible for him to hang with the Viltrumites just based off his age and everything. But yeah, maybe he can to an extent, and he just needs to unlock that mentality. But now, after what he did with Angstrom, who knows if that side of him is going to go even deeper in, because he definitely doesn't want to go there again. Because when that happened, I was like, oh crap, Mark is killing somebody in front of us. Like, he is legitimately, he's not killing someone in a fight, he's not winning a fight. He is just straight up murdering this guy. Yeah, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean the thing. I think Mark is going to. I think his next training arc is going to be crazy because remember when I was talking to Debbie and he's like, "Yeah, I have to leave. I'm dropping out of school. Like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, I need to be better. I need to like get better and stuff." And that's facts because as far as like superheroes go, Mark has not really had any training. Like, because
Yeah.
bro, think about it. Even the young ass heroes like the Teen Titans and shit, them niggas be going through training, bro. Mark is just a strong
He's a
ass
strong
nigga
guy.
that like Mark doesn't even know how to fight. Like he
Yeah.
just he just throws punches and shit like that. Like he doesn't
Yeah,
actually know how to fight. Like he has
because
gone through no amount of training, no refinement, nothing. Like he's still basically just flying blind. And like I think it was very important for them to like cut out in that episode because this guy's like that, bro. I'm too strong to like just be like this, bro. Like, because he's like, imagine he loses control every time. There's not going to be any difference between him and the other Invincibles that are like villains, bro.
Yeah.
Literally. So like that mental part, he needs to work through that. He obviously needs to learn how to fucking fight because anybody that is stronger than him is going to whoop his ass, bro. Because he doesn't know how to fight. Like like throwing a punch doesn't mean you know how to fight. Like nigga is literally just relying on brute strength. Like look at how Anissa was decking him, bro. Like, that's a fighter, bro.
and yeah,
That
he
is a
does.
warrior.
Yeah, Yeah, he doesn't know how to fight because even I'm thinking now with Nolan, he got his powers very quickly, and the next thing Nolan switched up. He didn't spend enough time training him, and even when they were training, if you remember, Mark wasn't very good. He was like, "You are not punching me properly," and then Nolan showed him how to punch, and then even flying, Mark still doesn't fly like them. He doesn't know how to fly. I think Nolan was telling him that we don't fly the way Superman flies or something. Like we're not gliding through the air. That it should be as simple, as easy as walking to you. Or just yeah. So Mark is definitely behind on his training. But yeah, it was a shocking turn because they basically spent the last two seasons telling us how good Mark is, how much he's not his dad, how this guy is trying, and he's been trying and trying and trying to not be that person, to do the right thing all the time, to help people, this, that, and then yeah, man, I'm not overstating how crazy this is, but we just saw the hero kill someone, like murder someone. Yeah,
Sure.
that
I don't know
was.
though. I wasn't like super shocked because once for me, like the moment that shocked me the most in that episode was when Angstrom like broke Debbie's arm. I was like, yo, that really threw me. So I was like, okay, like for sure, the next time Mark comes back to the dimension and sees Debbie's arm, he's gonna
Mhm.
lose it. So when he killed Angstrom, I was like, fair enough, because look at her arm, bro. I was like, what?
He didn't even
Nah, I actually
crack it a little bit.
nah, actually screamed during that. That was when like I messaged in the group chat. I was like, "Yo, that was a lot."
Yeah,
So I wasn't surprised.
yeah. I mean, I didn't know arms like until he broke Debbie's arm like that. I didn't even know he had like enhanced his body. So I'm like, wait, how did this nigga just snap an arm like that? Like, yo, what the fuck? But then again, I had actually seen a video last year, so I knew how this particular fight was gonna end. Like, if I hadn't seen that like spoiler, I guess I'd have been a lot more surprised. But again, given the circumstances of the fight, like I'm not even saying Mark wasn't bugging, but I
Mm.
understand that guy was going through a lot. First of all, we don't even know how long that fight actually was because this nigga was dimension hopping for a minute. And apart from the fact he's dimension hopping, like, remember, there's a scene that he's like sitting at the campfire talking to people, and
Campfire.
he's like, that man, that time moves differently on different dimensions. So he doesn't even know how long he's been gone. Like, this guy could be doing anything to his family right now, and like, he's powerless. Like, there's nothing he can do. So, like, that mental toll was also already there. So, like, there was just a lot going on. So, like, if there was a time to lose it, I feel like this was it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. I feel like this was a situation to lose it. But the good thing is that it also like dawned on him that, yeah, like, bro, I'm actually a dangerous motherfucker. I need to
Mhm.
like learn control. I need to learn restraint. Because before it's just like, because remember, like when he was fighting the future master, it's just like, oh yeah, I don't kill this and that. And none as like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? When you really in the field, bro, you're gonna need to make decisions. So I think this is gonna be a huge turning point for Mark.
for sure.
It's fucking crazy, man. But Action should have at least killed Debbie to make it worth his while. Ollie was just sitting there, like just singing Gugu Gaga. Because I thought
Yo,
I was going to do something.
No,
same. I seriously thought he was gonna step up.
See, the thing with Angstrom is like, if he killed Debbie,
Yeah,
then it wouldn't have been sweet. Like, he needed this guy to go through mental torture, bro. Because it's like,
different.
if you are sent into another dimension after killing Debbie, Invincible is like, damn, my mother is dead. He will just be in the dimension, he'll be depressed, this and that. No
Mm.
ginger to even fight Angstrom again. The fact that he's zipping through dimensions, worried about his family, like, bro, I have to get this guy, I have to get this guy. Like, I told you guys since Armstrong wore that suit, that last episode, I told you guys that nigga was going to be on some devious shit. And that shit he did was devious as fuck. Because not only was he even sending this guy to different dimensions, as he sent him to another dimension, he will send him back, then send him again. Bro, that was some shit. Like, that was actually some shit. Like, he will let him come back. Like, do you know how fucked up that is?
Evil, evil, evil.
At a point in time, Mark even has to be like, okay, let's actually reason this stuff out. Let's actually talk about this. Like,
Yeah, bro.
But,
He literally
he was like,
He literally had to be like, yeah, this my tactics right now are not working. Let me slow down.
I can't lie. As soon as like when I saw everything going down and how Action was behaving, I honestly like remembered what you said about the suit, and I was like, truly, this guy came on some serious business. He didn't come here to fuck around. He came on
No,
some
bro.
serious
Like
business.
once you order suit, what like if you guys remember that sequence, not only he wore the suit, he didn't even go straight to Mark's planet. He took the scenery, like he looked
Bro,
at the dimensions he wanted to be sending him to before he got there. Like, do you
That's
know,
true.
like that's a devious nigga, bro. This nigga was like, yeah, I'm going to send this guy to hell. And he's not even going to know. Like, bro, do you know what it is to be just to be sent? Like, because he could have literally just left Mark in a dimension and brought him back to a time where like maybe Debbie and Oliver had aged and died, but he was like, nah, that's too easy. I'm I'm going to be sending this nigga dimension to dimension while still attacking his family. So he'll still be worried. He wouldn't know how much time has passed. He wouldn't know what the fuck I'm doing. And then when he has stopped enough beating in those other dimensions, I will kill him. You know how devious that is? That's
also,
some devious shit.
Mark was getting those fights were not joke. The guy came without a shirt with only his boxers. He was
Bro, this
getting
nigga, this nigga entered the planet with sentient dinosaurs, bro.
bro.
Just like
Those fights were serious, man. Oh god.
the funniest fight was actually when he got to Spider-Man's world and he's like,
Yeah.
bro, how was I meant to know you were the good guy? You have glowing red
Red
eyes.
eye.
I was like, Mark, be for real. Like the other
To
guy
be
had like
fair,
octopus out of his head. I was like, bro, read the room.
Mark said, I don't know. Mark in their universe, the robot guys are good, and the weird looking people are bad. But yeah, shout out to the Spider-Man cameo. I feel like a lot of people were waiting for that. They were excited by it, and even
Yeah,
the episode before they alluded to it with the Rex thing from his
Oh
with
yeah,
the
universe.
with
with the
the
hand cannon, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun. I was listening to see if I could make out who voiced the Spider-Man, but I couldn't figure it out.
Mm.
I think
So,
it was I can't remember his name, but it was the guy that did the last Ultimate Spider-Man like cartoon.
oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice, nice.
Mm.
That's a good one from the crew.
It was funny as well when the Spider-Man said, "I'm used to like dimension hopping." Da, da, da.
Yeah. The guy
Yeah,
I was
said
that
like,
was fun.
yeah,
he said this is just a regular Tuesday for me, bro. I know you're not
yeah.
from around here.
That was
Oh
nice.
God, what are the bright spots in this episode? I'm trying to think. This episode was kind of, what's the bright
The
spots
bright
in?
spots.
Yeah.
Eve, when she shot her shot, she said, "I got a
Which-
time machine." Dun-dun, dun-dun. I wish I had a time machine, and she got a time machine.
Yo,
no more wishing. She said, "I
yo,
do have a time machine. I do
yo,
have a
Yeah,
time machine." Oh, that was okay. Fair
bro.
enough. Fair enough.
That
I
Fair
was
was
like,
fair enough,
"Wow,
man.
enough.
you go, girl."
She was like, she was like, she wasn't even gonna say anything at first, but she's like, fuck this time travel rule shit, bro. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
need this nigga to really release me from bondage. I was like, yo, bro, if you love Eve, tell her you love her. If you
If you
don't,
don't
Don't
tell
say
her,
tell
something,
bro.
her.
Tell her,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
oh god,
literally. Ah,
I can't believe that was the bright spot in this episode. We've so
No,
far.
yeah.
there was one more bright spot. Kate
Hmm.
being alive.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes.
oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Kate
yeah.
being alive.
Yes. I was
That's
like,
a
wow.
win. That was
I
nice.
was like,
Yeah.
I that shocked me. I didn't see that coming, not
Same,
gonna lie.
same.
But
Same, same,
but
same.
it made a lot of sense because it's like, think about it. If you can make multiple copies of yourself, why would you actually be in the field, bro? Like
Yeah.
niggas not gonna
Yeah,
know the difference. It's still you.
and
Yeah, why not keep
it's
a spare? That was very
the
smart.
funniest part of that scene to me was just that, like, oh, even Kate calls this guy immortal. He doesn't have a real name. She was like immortal.
Uh-uh.
I was like,
That
You
what?
nigga's
expecting pet name like
that
babe
nigga's
boo?
name might have
No,
been expired. His name might have expired, bro. I don't know for real.
you might have forgotten his actual original name.
Yeah, that nigga
It
been
gets like that sometimes.
he been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Debbie survived. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying it, man. Like,
I think she had a lot of close calls.
I
yeah,
think the
but
thing is, Angstrom never planned to kill her. I
yeah,
think
Mm.
that was the
true.
main thing. Because at the end of the day, his focus was Mark. Like her and Oliver were just like tools to fuck with Mark. So like killing them again would have been too quick for the kind of plans he had.
Mm.
So like it didn't make sense for him to kill Oliver or to kill like it made sense for him to hurt them, yeah, but it didn't make sense for him to kill them.
Okay, Eh, the
Mm.
number of black eyes in this episode. Whole family had
Bro,
black eyes. Omni-Man,
Mark
Bro,
Mark,
and
and
Debbie are
Debbie.
twinning.
bro.
I was like, wow,
Everybody they
that's
collect,
tough.
man.
Omni-Man too.
Everybody go collect.
I don't know why I expected Omni-Man to do something when those people were carrying him out. I was really worried he was going to go old school on them and show them something. But he didn't. And now he closed the season saying he misses his wife. I told you guys.
That's
I
why I
told you
said
guys.
it's your redemption. I said
I
it's
Bro,
your
do you
redemption
understand?
episode. That's why I
Do,
said that.
do you know,
I told
literally, that P happened, and I wrote in my notes, Nolan is insane. That's literally what I wrote after he said that.
you wrote what? Nolan is what?
Nolan is insane, man.
Liter what did I even
That's
write
literally what I
exactly?
wrote in my notes. Nolan is
Because I
insane.
was like,
He
this
is
guy needs to
sick
be for
in the
real.
head. He is sick in the head.
He's a nut job, bro.
I said I think I miss my wife. Nolan is insane, bro. Because what? No.
Which
That's
wife,
He's
a
by the
lying.
way?
stinger.
Which wife, by
That's
the
what I'm
way?
saying. Which wife? Which wife?
Oh my god.
Which wife?
I didn't
Debbie
Because
even
hey
think of
or
that.
man,
That's
because
Teresa?
from
crazy. I
because
just
just
assumed it was Debbie.
bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Because from the mathematics, that traction pussy sound like it'd be crazy. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. It could
Look,
have been.
look, because
Hey,
From the math.
what does it mean he misses his wife? Because he got married and he has a wife that just will have passed if she strikes him. So he
Yeah.
misses Debbie, that's one wife ago. And I
One
don't
of my
know,
figure
man.
is crazy.
I
I
don't
don't know,
know.
man.
I
The
don't know.
nigga buggy. But you
He
can
said
tell
I
that, like, I mean, the thing is, I think Nolan, he has like accepted his fate, but at the same
Hmm.
time, he's still like struggling because now he's actually like feeling emotions, and he's like, damn, I fucked up. Like the only way I can atone is to actually like go through what Alan is saying and stuff like that. Because remember when Alan was like that, bro, like, bro, if we get you and Mark, this guy's like, bro, free Mark, bro. That
yeah.
nigga needs some
But
peace,
To
bro.
rest.
he
That
doesn't
nigga
even
needs
know
to
he doesn't
rest.
even know what Mark is going through right now. He's
Yeah, he
like
doesn't even know. He's just from the last time he saw Mark, he's like, yeah, bro, just free that nigga, bro. Like I did for you, but yeah, just free Mark, bro.
free.
But I'm like, surely he must know that Mark isn't like having peace because the
How though?
Viltrumites because the Viltrumites have seen him. They've already like
Fair.
interacted with him. I'm sure he knows that Mark might now have his mission, or he's gonna have to defend against Viltrumites who are going to like destroy Earth, whatever. So that's a pipe dream. He's deluded, like
Yeah,
you.
man.
Ebuka.
Mark has potential, man. We saw it this episode. We're coming.
Yeah,
We're coming. You know.
No,
but Omni-Man, yeah,
I think Mark's next arc, bro, is when he's gonna like actually fully level up. Because
train.
guys have
Yeah.
been talking about how like he's gonna get a new suit and stuff. Like I've been seeing lots of chatter on
Mm.
that, like online, and guys were like, one guy was like, when Mark wears the blue suit is when Invincible really starts. And I'm like, okay, fair enough, man.
Oh,
Fair
is that
enough.
why the title card has been changing?
That's why that guy has been changing, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Nice.
interesting.
So
I
that's
see.
like that's probably when he becomes an actual superhero. That's when he
Mm.
steps up from intern to full-time employee.
Intern. He's doing shadow work right now. He's not even an intern
He's
yet. He
never
needs
intern
to.
to be fair, yeah. He's doing shadow work.
He's just coming and going when he wants.
Yeah.
Nah. Bro, Cecil saw Wahala. Even he had to form empathy. He couldn't be
Cecil is the
Bro.
man
emotional.
that stepped up, man.
Bro,
He's really
even
stepping up for this
even
family.
Cecil had to be there for Mark. Mark was like, "Thank you."
And
Cecil was
Debbie.
like, "Anytime." Oh God, poor Debbie, man. She has a date. She has a
Bro.
date, and
You
our
know,
heart is broken.
like Debbie is actually so strong is nuts, bro. She
Yeah.
came
Yeah,
home after all that shit. She was like, yeah, damn, it's time to make dinner. I was like, damn, bro. You ain't even gonna chill? Like, you ain't even gonna like have a smoke break? Like,
bro.
bro,
Nah.
She's the best woman in
she's
the world. God knows what Nolan found her.
bro, like she's actually built different, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, she even, bro, for the fact that she even fucking sliced Armstrong, like, bro, like, do you know how what presence of mind you have to have in that kind of situation to slice a nigga that can teleport you any fucking way? Like, hey, man, fair enough, man. They be a real one, bro. She built different. She built different.
That's
There
that's
before
our queen.
president type shit.
Oh, and then Mark. What about the end? Like Mark's whole turmoil about being his father and not being. I thought that scene was really nice. You know, the flashbacks and the cuts between his training with Omni Man, saying he just wants to be like his dad, and then his dad telling
Mm.
him how insignificant and weak humans are, to him now finding out for himself, and then basically asking himself, you know, like, is this who I am? Is this what I am? Or can I be better? Or am I just doomed to be like every other Viltrumite and almost every other version of Mark in the multiverse?
Yeah, that was a great scene because again, like in terms of like superhero stories, Invincible addresses a lot of things that like what they call it traditional superhero stories don't address. Like
Mm-hmm.
Mark is going through so much trauma right now, and it's like he doesn't even have time to process it. And again, all these outbursts and all these other things are like definitely direct results of that trauma. And it's not like that, man. How do I get past this, bro? Because I can't say I'm going to quit superhero, like the world is going to get destroyed, but I can't say I'm going to be superhero part time because that's not going to help me in any fucking way.
Yeah,
Like, because literally you're talking to them is like that, bro. What's going to college going to do for me, bro? Am I going to graduate and become a fucking coder,
Lawyer.
a lawyer? Like I'm a superhero. Like bro, like you get like what does him going to college do for the world? Nothing.
yeah,
What
Yeah.
does it do for him? Nothing. That nigga
Nothing.
is superhero. That nigga needs to be in the lab. Like he needs, bro. He needs to actually go on a proper like training arc. Like he needs to step up, bro. That he knows. Like this was like he already knew he needed to step up, but this people Angstrom, like it's sunk into him, bro.
Yeah.
Because he's been able to control himself like fairly well throughout the seasons and like just throughout the series. But like when it came down to it, bro, like the truth of the matter is a seasoned superhero would have handled that better.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark doesn't have experience. He also doesn't have experience with. I also think he doesn't have experience with good villains. Like so far, the only good villains he's faced are the Viltrumites, who are just strong, him but stronger. But someone like Angstrom has a
Mm.
different set of powers, but he's actually intelligent and smart with the way he uses them. So it's a
Yeah.
completely different type of challenge. And Mark hasn't had something like that before. He hasn't had to face anything that's not brute strength from my memory. I'm trying to think.
He was
Yeah,
dealing with hostage negotiations here. So that
oh
was a
really?
different type
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no,
It's like
his mom and brother were
yeah,
hostages.
exactly. You needed to
Yeah.
figure out how to
That's
do
a different
something.
skill set.
Oh god, what a scene! That first 20 minutes of the episode, I kind of like for this second half of the season, might be my favorite 20 minutes
It's definitely my favorite.
interval. I'm gonna
Really?
rewatch. I'm gonna rewatch that
Definitely
so
my
many
favorites.
times. Oh, Sterling K. Also, I need to applaud like the voice acting in this episode. Steven Yeun was amazing.
Yeah,
Very,
he
very
was.
amazing.
Yo,
It was,
crazy. Always delivery.
I felt the anguish. I was like, oof,
yeah.
poor
I
boy.
felt, I felt it for Mark, man. I really did. What else have we not spoken about this episode? I feel like there was only one main thing this episode, and we've covered it a lot.
Oh,
Back to the time traveling guardians though. So they
Yes.
said that at the point in time that they traveled back to get mad that there were four functioning time machines on Earth.
Yeah.
But they also said that their planet was still fucked. So what does that mean?
they're
What
not
does
using
that
their
mean?
brains.
What does that mean?
I don't
What does
know,
that
man.
mean?
They
Because
need
But
to
it's
get in their Zoom.
like I can understand why they came back to the point to rescue Mark from that dimension.
Hmm.
But I also feel like they could have done a lot more important shit if they had a time machine. That's just me though.
They could have
Again,
saved the
they've
previous
not
Guardians.
hey, hey, they could have told niggas that hey man, Omni Man is not on your side, bro. So niggas would have been
true,
ready. Like they could
true.
have done a lot. But again, like I said, the Guardians have never been the smartest of guys. But but Mark leaving of obviously like that's also a very crucial point in time because the future member is coming, there's a lot of shit going on. So I can understand why they chose that point in time to go back. But I'm
Hmm.
like, if you have four time machines, I feel personally we could have done more. Personally.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know the rules of time travel in this
True.
Invincible universe. Like I don't know what the fuck these things got going on. Maybe the time machines can only be used one time each. Yeah, it could be anything. So yeah,
Hmm. Rex is now like the robot.
The
That spun me.
robots,
I was
yeah.
like, oh. I
yeah,
was like,
that
what
surprised me
happened
too.
to Homeboy?
That is interesting. Yeah, and but okay, so those guys were they the guardians from the universe that Mark left?
Yes,
Yeah,
This exact same one. Okay,
it's the
they're
exact
not
yeah.
same one. Yeah,
different.
That's
Fair
why
enough.
Eve was like,
that's why he was like, "Hey man,
"Ooh,
Yeah.
release me from
I gotta use this
bondage."
time machine."
Oh
Nah,
god.
those lyrics. One, I
Too
wish I never
perfect.
fell in love. Two,
Too
I wish I never
imperfect.
fell for you.
But
And
it's
she went
like,
back and
I get that telling Mark that, but it's like, bro, that was the last thing on that nigga's mind, bro.
like, I'm even, yeah,
Like
I'm very
I
happy.
get it, but come on, let's be for real, bro.
Yeah. I'm happy that when he saw Eve like in real life, he didn't bring it up yet because I feel like
Yeah.
he still needs to sort out his trauma, do some
There's
therapy, just be in a better mental space instead of diving into
bro.
love and
There's
feelings. There's
there's
another
too much
time.
going on in his
It's too
life,
much
man. He
going
hasn't
on,
even
man.
finished
Yeah.
with Amber, and yeah,
Yeah, true.
he has more
Cause he just
important things that way.
I'm also happy he didn't go and talk to Amber. She leave her, please. Let her
Yeah, bro.
move on. You're falling
People.
over. Ibuka rise.
Nah, man, people. If future self, the future self will be putting pressure on you is crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I never
Yeah,
seen no shit like that. That was nuts.
yeah.
She said, "You need to step up for me, Mark."
Step up or step down.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man.
Just shall
Choose
do
one.
something.
You
Let's
shall
choose
need to
one.
step.
Yeah.
Stepping must be involved.
That must have been a
Like
shock. I don't think he's clocked
that. Eve likes him.
like Eve. I don't think so. Though to be
Yeah.
fair, when they reunited and she like flew when she was on the bridge and she flew into him and like hugged him, he looked a bit like shocked that like
Yeah. Maybe
yeah,
I've
I looked
been
at his face and he
ignorant.
looked a bit shocked, but
I
maybe he was
think
also
is
thinking about what Eve said and
the I think is just where is a weird situation because he's known Eve from time, right? And it's not
mm-hmm.
like that, man. Like if he's the kind of kid that if this was going to happen, it would have happened already, type shit. But that's one angle. But at the same time, it's also like, man, like he probably loves Eve, but like not that
Yeah.
kind of love. Like that's romantic kind of this. Like
Mm.
it just can't work right now anyway.
Yeah.
But in the future for sure.
Maybe he sees her as like little bro, little sis.
Yeah.
They might end up
Yeah.
together.
I think they will at some point, but I'm not 100% sure. But like I've said, bro, the superhero never gets the girl. But if the girl is a superhero too, then the rules change.
That's a
So
different
we'll see.
angle.
We'll see.
We'll see. Exactly, a superhero team, a superhero couple. They will have lots of struggles. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. But
Yeah.
it won't be the kind of struggles that like Amber was having, bro. Amber was just like, hey man, I'm basically non-existent right now, bro.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like, are you guys excited for season two? I feel like there's a consensus amongst us that it's going to be a Mark training and Mark stepping up season, and we're going to see how strong he gets. But Mark aside, what I don't like where they left Omni Man's story. You know, like I'm one for him actually loving Debbie. But I don't know. It was like I'm sorry. It's talking about how he's sorry for what he did on Earth and he misses Debbie. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we could tell you've been developing feelings this whole time. Whatever, whatever. What is your plan now? Are you getting out? Are you going back? Because that guy seems very dejected to me. He doesn't seem like he has hope again, man. He's just accepted that he's going to die. Alan
I
might
feel
be able
like
to give him
he's
hope.
I don't think he's gonna go down swinging because even for the fact where those two guys, when they wanted to carry him out and they were like, "Look, we looked up to you.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want to fight you." He was just looking at them like, "Please, I'm trying to stand and walk out of here. Please get out of the way." I feel like he still has that pride, so I don't think he's just gonna go down like lightly. I think he's gonna put up a
A
fight.
fight.
I think for the fact that Allen came and Allen is
Mm-hmm.
like, bro, like I can't lie, you kind of being a little bitch right now. Like, yeah, you did all that shit, but guess what, nigga? It's time to fucking atone. You got shit to do. If you really feel bad about what you did,
Fair
nigga,
enough.
then get
Lock
in the
in.
field, nigga. Get
Rise
in the
up.
field.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And again, Allen is fucking strong now. So, bro, both of them could likely bust out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You
Because
know.
not
You
looking
know.
convinced.
No, you know me. I'm a Viltrumite acolyte. If those guys ever come to Earth, sorry guys, I'm switching to their side because I don't have the strength.
See, bro,
They're not about to kneel me down and
I'm
chop off
I'm
my head.
saying that because, bro, Allen made Anissa bleed with one punch, bro.
Fair,
That's
fair.
nuts.
But that's only
Like from
Anissa.
what we just saw her do, that's crazy. Yeah, but bro, if you notice in the prison, they are not that
Yeah.
many Viltrumas. Like they
They're not.
probably don't need that many of them there. Most of the security guys are other aliens and those robots that Nolan was working with in the beginning.
Mm.
Because remember, bro, Viltrumite niggas pride themselves on being strong as well. If you notice, yeah, those guys are never more than two or three in the same
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it's just Allen and Omni-Man versus whoever is in the prison, I'm guessing it's only going to be two or three other Viltrumites, that Nolan is probably already stronger than.
Mm-hmm.
Possibilities is endless.
Okay, guys. You know one thing I want us to discuss. Can we all
Mm-hmm.
discuss like memes about Invincible that we've seen, or like comic panels that we're excited for, without revealing too much spoilers? And me, one of the ones that like I saw recently was, you know, when Anissa says the one who will come after me, blah blah blah. Someone posted it and posted a picture of like that dog that has PTSD and he's remembering something. So I don't know who's coming after Anissa to convince Mark, but that guy or girl sounds very scary. Very
Oh, I thought it was the guy we saw with the
Cree with the
what's his
mustache.
name?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Is
he's
it not
also
him?
scary too. If it's him, I mean, yes, he's also scary too. But the fact that this person had posted that dog with the PTSD, that means he's coming for something serious, man. Mark better be ready by the time he gets there. I also did see the comic panel of when Mark kills Angstrom and he's like, I thought you were stronger. I saw that comic panel, but it didn't show that it was Angstrom on the other side. It just showed
It was
Mark
action, yeah.
bloody and everything. And I was like, I wonder who this is. And yeah, it turns out it was him. And to show you how much that scene shocked me, I didn't expect it to be that from that panel until he literally said the words, I thought you were stronger. Yeah.
Ah, I haven't really seen panels, I don't think.
There
Oh.
was one there was one panel I saw, but I don't know when. I don't want to believe it's real.
Okay. Oh wait.
but
No.
but I will say this.
Who does it
I
involve?
will say is no, it's not even a spoiler, bro.
Yeah.
It's a panel about Atom Eve, but bro,
Oh, okay. I don't
for
know what
some
you're talking
reason,
about.
you know what I'm talking about. For some
Okay, tell
reason,
me.
they drew her like they used to draw Rogue in the 90s in the X-Men shows, bro. She
They draw
was
like Dexter's
she
mom.
bro, she just became deep. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on? like, what is happening right now, bro?
Oh
Yo.
god.
That shit
Yeah,
was
man.
funny as well, man.
It is a beautiful show. Guys, we don't want to wait too long, please. I know you guys dropped the explanation and what's that
In
thing
the
called
previous
again?
episode.
Yeah, they dropped the explanation, but please, we can't. Someone pointed out the other day, I think it was you, where you said that it's been 14 episodes in
14
three
episodes
years.
in 3 years, bro.
Please, please, we need this thing hot and fast. Because yeah, even during this episode, I was thinking they can't leave it off here because at this point I'm too hungry, man. I
This is
need
what
it.
I'm saying about why I was annoyed that the beginning was so long. I was like, if y'all had cut it down, you could have squished some more stuff inside. But it's for the culture. We'll
That
accept it.
I mean, I know they said they already started working on season 3. I just
Mm.
hope we don't have to wait too long, bro. Like, I'm hoping that like they've done production already and they're just going to drop it later this year or early
Mm,
next year.
okay,
Type shit.
that's a
That's what I'm
possibility.
praying.
Fingers crossed.
That's what I'm hoping.
Because
But
they did say they said that they were working on 2 and 3 at the same time.
at the same time, yeah.
Okay,
So
nice.
you never know. That shit might be ready to go already. And obviously the reception has been great.
Yeah,
Even
this
even with all the trolling on Twitter, I'm just like, y'all niggas talking nice shit. Cho cho cho, show walking.
Show working. We are watching and we're here. Okay.
Yeah, come on, bro. That should be number one on Amazon Prime for how long now? That's if y'all don't get fuck out of here with your fake statistics,
Everyone loves Invincible, man. And the
bro, it's too
finale is
good, bro.
gonna take it to the next level.
Next level. You know the mummy scene that they had in with the babe
Yeah.
who went to
Bro,
go
that
and
shit was
find.
so fucking random.
I was
Yeah.
like, did I miss something?
It was
Because even
interesting.
at the start, they showed us a clip with like the dad when he went into the
Yeah.
tomb, and that really threw me. I was like, have I not been paying attention? Because
Maybe
I'd
Yeah.
be distracted.
maybe it's
But
from season
then they
one.
showed them again from season one.
I don't
I
know.
don't know, but
Maybe they'll play into the story at some point, but
at
that
a
shit
later
was
point in
Yeah.
mad
time.
random.
It
Yeah,
was random.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is mad random. But and I mean, clearly they have powers already, right? Like so,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the babe lifted up. But like, why do able people do this thing where they go into like dark places and just get
yeah, man,
trapped?
that's a
Why are they
conversation for
always
another.
exploring?
That's a conversation for another podcast.
What are they?
But
It's
even
the
so,
thrill.
one of the babes had like a
Yeah, like a
scarab tattoo
bug
or
thing.
something.
Yeah,
So again, like I feel like it's gonna like
come
come
into play.
into play at some point because
Yeah.
I doubt they showed that for no reason.
Those
Mm.
guys, I don't know. When she was even talking about her grandmom, I was even thinking like, are they in our current timeline or are they in a future timeline? I don't know.
I think
It
it's
was.
current because
It's
didn't
current
Mark?
now. Didn't Mark fly over them?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
wasn't
current
Oh
time
yeah
yeah,
now.
yeah.
wasn't
Oh
yeah.
yeah. So they were doing something in his. Yeah, fair.
Maybe we have
Man,
another villain arising.
Maybe.
better be a serious one, man, because after someone has to fill in the whole Angstrom left. That's all I'm
I think
saying.
so. Because I think the villain, the mummy guy, has to possess one of the babes, and it's like he's sexist, so they'll be battling
Yeah,
internally, so
he
there'll be
doesn't.
more chaos.
He doesn't
He,
want any
what
of the babes.
he was even saying he can't possess. He said he has to possess a man. So I don't even know if he's capable of actually possessing a babe. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe they'll
Or maybe
bring
the
him
nigga
in
just
sacrificial lamb.
maybe. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Could be anything, man.
we
Could
have
be
to power
anything.
through.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. Anything from the season as a whole? If we're through with this episode, anything from season as a whole you want to mention, or hold your peace until season 3 is out?
Mm,
Shout out Donald, bro. Shout
Oh
out
yeah,
Donald.
Donald.
He's not the hero we need, but he's the hero we deserve.
Fair enough. Shout out to Donald. What about you?
shout out to everybody facing their fears, shooting their shots, doing
Okay.
what they thought they couldn't do.
Like, after 20 years?
He disappeared. What do you mean?
Okay,
He
fair.
was gone.
You know what? Fair enough. So,
Yeah.
okay, fair. So why should I'm not gonna say anything. Fair enough.
No, no, say.
No, no, no. I
It's a
was gonna
safe
say
space.
if
Talk.
he disappeared, she could have just taken it as a
As a
no and
sign.
like moved on with her life. But I guess when someone disappears, you never get closure. You don't know if they're coming back
Yeah.
tomorrow or in 10 years. So fair enough.
Yeah, she told him so that he could tell current her so that in the
Yeah,
future she would have known and,
yeah.
think about it.
I want to say shout out to strong
Women.
black. No, shout out to strong women. Cause shout out to Debbie. She was the MVP of the season in so many ways. Like the whole
Yeah.
of season
Yeah.
2. I want to say shout out to strong black villains who get their looks ruined and get killed because some Mark Grayson cannot handle himself against ordinary henchmen. But yeah, if he could have handled himself in episode 1 of season 2, we wouldn't be here. But hey man, what can you do? Some
True.
niggas are spoiled. They haven't been in the trenches.
Niggas ain't been in the field.
Shout out to Anissa. That's a good woman.
Oh yeah, shout out
No,
Yeah.
to
no,
Anissa.
no, no, that is not a good woman. She's going to do some crazy shit. Like I saw some shit online, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that is not a good woman. That's the worst woman ever.
Hey
oh,
man.
oh man, I'm excited. I
You look
got
excited. Are you
I got
blushing?
I
Y'all,
got
Ibuka is blushing.
I got some emails from concerned people about my thirst for Anissa, so I'm gonna like just keep it on the down low. But I'm excited to see more of
Okay.
Anissa, man.
No, no need to suppress yourself, bro. It's a free country.
Yeah. If you're listening and you're not watching the YouTube, Ibuka is blushing so hard right now.
Oh God, please,
Crazy.
please. please. I just like strong women. Please. Is that such a bad thing?
No,
Fair
no, we
enough,
feel
fair
you.
enough.
We feel you.
I too would like some Future my pussy.
Ah, he's a-
That is the that is the tagline of the season.
of this season,
Of the season. Oh my god.
man.
All right. On that note, please, guys, it's been a
It's
pleasure.
been a
Thank you for joining us from episode 1 all the way to episode 8. Really
thank
appreciate
you
it.
for having us.
The fans
It's been a
appreciate
good
it.
time.
It's been
We'll miss the
amazing.
fans.
We will
I'll
miss
actually
you
miss
guys
this
so much.
Everything we do for y'all. Feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly. Every
Damn.
Thursday. But
I miss you
hey, man.
guys.
Hopefully, we'll see you
I'll
soon
see you
again.
hopefully before the end of the year.
We'll see
Yeah,
y'all soon.
maybe
See
we'll do
y'all
an
soon.
anime together.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
tell
I'm
Bankole.
ready. I'm ready.
We could have done solo leveling.
Bankole is ready. Maybe we'll do solo leveling. We should
Is
do
he
solo
ready?
leveling. Yeah, he's ready.
I think they've dropped the last episode now.
Solo
Isn't it
leveling last
today?
Yeah,
episode is
but
today, yeah.
it doesn't have to be season 1. It can be season 2.
Oh, that's true.
Fair
We
enough.
can expand the reach of the pod
Exactly.
Mm.
for the anime fans amongst us.